poor education, abuse, discrimination. These are just some of the obstacles that many women and girls must overcome to reach their full potential. That's where our work begins.
The Women's Fund of Greater Chattanooga is dedicated to eliminating the root causes of the barriers that keep women from living healthy, safe, and secure lives.
When you help a woman, you don't just impact her. You help her family, her community, and ultimately, the entire world.
People have a general concept of what advocacy is, but when you ask them, what does that work look like, oftentimes they can't tell you.
This year, the Women's Fund launched a new campaign dedicated to eliminating violence against women. We recently helped pass legislation that keeps every person charged with domestic abuse in custody for at least 12 hours after the initial arrest.
That 12-hour window is crucial in the effort to keep women and children safe.
First, we researched the issue, we studied the many aspects of the problem, and partnered with experts statewide to analyze solutions.
We issued a call to action email that encouraged the public to notify their legislators that this is important to protecting women and ensuring their safety.
We called, we wrote letters, we even met with the legislators until the bill was passed.
A 12-hour mandatory waiting period is so important because not every magistrate and not every judge has been schooled in the cycle of domestic violence. That defendant will be removed from the victim at least in a sufficient time for that victim to make arrangements. Often the judge and magistrate do not understand that this is the most dangerous period for that victim. Advocacy like the Women's Fund is imperative to have legislation like this come into place because a victim alone cannot do it. In fact, a victim who needs that protection is not in a position to affect change through legislation. They're just trying to affect change in their own world.
This legislation is just one example of the work being done every day by the Women's Fund. We also work to require domestic violence awareness education in middle schools and high schools. We lobbied against a bill that would have reduced funding for domestic violence shelters in Tennessee. We helped pass a bill extending the statute of limitations for sex crimes against children. And we helped pass a bill that helped preserve evidence in cases of rape. But these successes are just the beginning. There's more to be done, and we can't do it without you.
Through my work at the Women's Fund, I've learned that you don't have to be wealthy to make a difference. Collective philanthropy is an important part of what we do, but anyone can advocate on behalf of women and girls.
Everybody has ideas, dreams, and resources to make the world a better place. But the difference between those who change the world and the ones who don't are the ones who choose to act. And the Women's Fund of Greater Chattanooga acts. To continue and build on our success, we need you to do the same. Please help us with your dollars, your time, and your engagement, because our success was built on the collective effort of organizations and individuals just like you.
You can make a difference by researching and tracking bills.
You can make a difference by providing financial support.
You can make a difference by mentoring girls like us.
You can make a difference by joining our collective philanthropy efforts through our Nightingale Network.
Behind every strong woman, there are many more strong women. Please join us in making a difference in the lives of the women and girls in Chattanooga. Together, we can build a healthy, safe, and just community.